Coke bottle in person, I'd be too scared to make a move. So now I'm staring into your dark, deep, sideways, semicolon eyes. And I read the text message I had just finished typing over and over and over again. It was probably the corniest thing I'd ever written, but I took a deep breath and I hit send. Now 7 months later, after that sloppy, drunk text message was sent, it was our 6-month anniversary. And somehow this girl has figured out how to bring out the best, the mediocre, and the worst in me. For that special night, I decided that we should hang out in a restaurant and converse for hours because I'd learned to not text like it was a competition. Please excuse my immaturity, but there's no questioning that I text like I have Stone Cold Steve Austin and Triple H at my fingertips. Don't nobody want to thumb wrestle me. And that whole night things have been going smoothly until it dwindled on and our conversation had run dry. That's when you took me by the hand, focused both your pupils on just one eye and said those 4 fateful words. This isn't going to work. Look, that's 5, but at that point I didn't have time to count. Because as you spoke, I pictured pixelated punctuation and prose painting portraits from your pink fingertips pummeling in the keyboard. You see, I really do have a problem, because at that moment, I thought I was all alone arguing back and forth with you on the phone, trying to make you understand, but you don't speak in dial tones. So I stood up in front of that whole restaurant and just poured out my soul, screaming at the top of my lungs from the bottom of my heart in the middle of my mind. I yelled at you with such passion that my voice sent chills up the spines of anyone within earshot. And as I was being dragged out of that Red Lobster, crab cake in hand, I felt drunk. As if I'd taken a sip from the fountain of love, but it tasted more like an ocean of tears. I thought I'd taken a double shot of heartbreak and down a glass of hopelessness. And it took me back to that night when I sent that text message. It read, "It may seem forward, but I'm looking forward to you being my missus. And I hope you're not shallow, because I want to take a dip in your love, splash around in your eyes and drown in your kisses. Please, set a napkin down in your lap, say your prayers, and prepare to eat your heart out. There are no utensils needed for this full course delight, and we can dine together until we're dying together and we both see the lights. Please don't ask me if I'm intoxicated, because the answer is yes. I'm punch drunk from your love, beating me in the head as it pounds through your chest. I snapped back to reality. I looked around and I was all alone. It was then when I realized that it was time to detoxify my love poems. So now begins the detoxification of a drunk text Romeo."
Let's hear it one more time. What do you mean you can't have conversations with the ladies? Tell them poetry. Don't stop the love poetry. Actually, I was sitting there thinking, you know, there were several guys that I gave poems to, and it never worked out. I'll tell you what, it never worked out. They just started running. So this is a good test, I guess. Only day poets. No, they're crazy. Okay. Coming up from King High School, we have San Ren.